Check, check, check. Are we live? All right, so busy day today, as you know. CPI. Literally in about 20 minutes, I had to rush to prep for the stream. How you guys doing today? Are we even live yet? Okay. Let me know if the music's too loud. I noticed in yesterday's stream, the music must have been annoying so many people because it was just loud and distracting. So let me know. So I've already been trading a little bit today in Asia, pre-London session. Took a couple small losses. I'm gonna show you guys. Well, I still actually need to finish my journal, but I'm gonna leave that to after CPI. What's going on, Theo? Good to see you here, brother. Yeah, so look, CPI in about 20 minutes. All we can do really is wait on the sidelines if you're not already in a trade. I tried to position myself a little bit this morning. Market right now, elevated. SP 500 at all-time highs. I'm not trading SP 500, but I wouldn't know what to do before CPI. So yeah, I'm staying out of it until we get a sense of direction, see what the initial reaction is like, see what kind of expansion we get outside of the tight range leading up. So this morning, I was trying to reposition long in GU. If you was here at yesterday's stream, I was in a GU long. Let me just pull out my MT4, MT5. MT5 is a luxury these days, no? Not many prop firms still have MT5. So I'll go over the trades I was trying to take earlier on anyway after CPI, but made a mistake. Well, not really made a mistake, but I got knocked out of my runner that I left on GU, which is a shame. I always do it to myself where I'll trail a stop and it'll be to a fixed dollar amount, which don't make no sense. I knew I should have left my stop a little bit, like when I was talking about stops, I was gonna leave my stop underneath this swing low and leave a nice runner on. Got knocked out, didn't really care because we did tap into the high of the day and then we just chilled. We didn't really break through, but now we're trending higher on GU. I'm still got a long bias on GU, but you can't really come into CPI with a bias until you see what it brings us. Do you know what I mean? See what the numbers are saying. Obviously, if we get a surprise to the upside, that could be bullish for the dollar, bearish for everything else. If we get, well, everyone's expecting like a moderate cooling, and there's a few other things. Markets are moving like this CPI has already been leaked. I hear that, Ben. Have you been trading already? Yeah, I mean, I guess like everyone's got their expectations. If we look at the CPI expectations, we're pretty much expecting everything to be in line. There's some underlying numbers that you might want to try and take note of. I might slap on Bloomberg just to see what they're saying, but there's a couple underlying numbers. We've also got jobless claims at the same time. So right now the market is paying attention to jobs You know, if there's further weakening in jobs, that could obviously, make the rate cut in September a little bit more likely. So, yeah, we never know with CPI, but obviously, fundamentally in a traditional sense, if we get an upside surprise, we should see the dollar strengthen. We should see equities sell off. But I mean, look, equities are all-time highs. Nothing's stopping this market. So coming into CPI, I'm expecting things to go up. I'm expecting the initial impulse to be going up. Bitcoin, I've been trying to get into the Bitcoin long this morning, but I kind of failed. I'll show you those trades after. But Bitcoin don't really have much of a reaction to CPI, so it might be a cleaner asset to trade. GU has basically hit my target from yesterday. It just kind of pewtered out yesterday, got knocked out of it, tried to reposition this morning, didn't really get much luck. Gold, I tried to position. I did get a little bit of this gold long, this leg here. But yeah, I'm down about 0.4% this morning. I was up 2% or 2 point something percent yesterday. So took some small losses this morning, but it's all good. Not really got a bias. Yeah, you can't. Oh, you was trading BTC earlier. Yeah, I was trying to get into the long. I think I knew I was a little bit impatient, but I've had a long bias on BTC this week, from the beginning of this week. Tried to play the long yesterday. And if you remember on stream on Monday, I don't know if you was there, but we was also looking at the long. But the spikes down on BTC can be very aggressive. It could, when it comes to clearing out stops, BTC just does its own thing. It's just, a bit mad. So obviously the trade this morning on BTC, I should have waited for, my normal free push setup. I got in on the second push here, and then it went up a little bit, then it started running down. I added a little bit into the position, which I shouldn't have, and then it just done a quick stop run. But this was my fault. This was me being a little bit stupid. So I was already in a gold long and a GU long, so I should have just timed it a little bit better. But yeah, BTC's running away, but it's still got quite a bit to go, I think, Ben. I still think there's potential to give a break up on the upside. It hasn't run too far. I didn't get in. I wanted to go long, but my level got front run. What does front run mean again? I'm going to sound stupid. But yeah, I know what you mean. So stop hunt today. And looking for BTC longs, but BTC, I'm not really why it might be a good idea to trade BTC is that I'm not really, it doesn't really react to CPI like everything else. Do you know what I mean? So it could be a cleaner setup. But yeah, like you said, look, CPI, the plan obviously is to sit on the sideline, guys. Sit on the sidelines, wait for the initial reaction, wait for the market to show us some direction, see what levels get broken, how aggressively, and be patient. Maybe in the next 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes after CPI, even waiting for the US Open, then a setup will appear. So patience is key. I'm sure everybody in here has been burnt by CPI before. Just means price turns around before it gets to your level. Oh, cool. Where was you trying to get long from? Gold's going to be interesting. I did try to get in long yesterday, but got stopped at break even. I think it just wanted to just basically compress down at the end of the day, trick people out of their long positions. I did have this level here yesterday, but obviously this is hindsight. So it's yeah, I had the level, but I wouldn't have got into the trade at the end of the day. But it's funny because, the next day it just creeps up. I saw it this morning. Also got into a gold long. But then I got in long here, got out too early. And this was a small position as well because I've been trading BTC, GU and gold from Asia into the London session. Tried to do a little scalp short. just got stopped out. Would have gave me something, but yes, I was just messing around a little bit today. But we're down 1% in drawdown. We was down 3% earlier this week, so still a little bit of improvement, but not looking to put too much risk on today. Looking to play it small, waiting for the market to give us or show us its intention. Keeping a lookout on gold, GU, BTC. Not really interested in the SP 500 right now. Very difficult to position into that, but we'll see what happens. 56,950. 56,950. 56,950. Yeah, just missed it, man. Just missed it. That would have been a clean trade. But yeah, tricked me into the trade a bit too early, BTC. But I do have a long bias, but not like I'm not going to execute on it. I just think the first impulse is going to be up. But I have no idea because we're waiting for the figures to come out. So any upside surprise, we should see the market selling off. Any downward surprise, we should see dollar weakening. So we'll see. Yeah, gold's been a difficult read this week, though. Looks like low volume price action. I don't trust it. Yeah, I hear you. Gold. I've been able to read gold actually quite well this week. But yeah, I know what you mean. It gets like I wasn't trading Tuesday. This was a messy day. Could have easily got chopped up here. But yeah, I kind of I saw the bearishness and the bullishness this week. So it has kind of been moving very. It's clean, but it's difficult. I get what you mean. Like it's difficult for traders to spot these, those opportunities. We got 8 minutes until CPI. Let me quickly review my notes. I need to finish my journal and review my trades from this morning. CPI. Who's waiting? Who's waiting for a setup? Who's going full port? I know there's someone in the chat that's got their finger on the button. Just looks like sluggish PA. Yeah, it's been sluggish. That slow grind higher. Yeah, sometimes it's nice. I mean, you see yesterday, GU, the slow grind higher. I call it a creeping trend. So it's one of Stacey Burke's kind of strategy things. But yeah, it was just looked like a really slow. I was in the setup from here. Took a whole 2 sessions to move 15 pips. Then we saw the intention. And then we started grinding higher. So I know what you mean. It is sometimes this kind of price action is difficult to trade. But at the same time, it can provide opportunities for you to size in because there's not much volatility. And get the direction right. Have some patience. But yeah, patience is what we need. Patience is what we need right now. So let's wait and see. What is everybody keeping an eye on in particular? Gold. Who's looking at gold today? Who's looking at EU, GU currencies? Has anyone been trading the SP 500 or the NQ? Big surprise. Well, a big squeeze yesterday, right after this, right after 12 candle window here. Just must have caught a lot of traders offside. Right, so sitting on my hands, it's going to be interesting to see the first impulse we get off CPI. I've got my bias, I've got my ideas. Like GU, I would like to re-enter. But we're going to see what the expansion does. All dependent on the numbers, so we'll see. GU, biases long, BTC long. Obviously, those are the setups I want, but we'll see what kind of reaction we get first. Gold, UJ. Good luck with gold. UJ is, I haven't looked at it, but I know it's just been grinding higher. Who knows where UJ is going to go. Gold's got potential. Gold's got potential to keep going. Looking bullish. Gold could be a good setup. Where would I take it long? You never know. You never know what kind of impact we're going to get with CPI. So we just got to wait. Wait for this reaction. Hopefully none of you guys are sitting in trades right now. Unless you've been swinging it from yesterday or the day before. Or if you are in a trade, hopefully you haven't oversized. Three minutes. I don't know if I should play Bloomberg. I got a copyright thing yesterday because of the music. I need to sort out the music, guys. But next week, GU ready to pump? Who knows, Lawrence? I'm long on GU. I'm not long at the moment, but I have been long since yesterday. Got knocked out of the trade, tried to reposition. It's been grinding higher. I think it's got potential to the upside. We just got to see what the numbers are saying. See what the market tells us. What kind of direction. But I'll be looking for setups further down. But I don't know what the range is going to be like. So we just got to wait and see with CPI. You can't really have limit orders and stuff like that, in my opinion anyway, during CPI. Because you just never know. Never know, but yeah, let's see. These are the three pairs I'm interested in that I've been locked in with. So I'm trying to look for long opportunities in each of them. Okay, 2 minutes. Two minutes. Let's pause the music a second. I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright strike for playing this, but oh, whoops. Hopefully not. Nah, actually, I don't want to risk it. Alright, we'll just see the numbers anyway on TradingView. Buckle up, guys. One, zero. Okay, burst up on gold, burst up in GU. This was the kind of reaction that I wasn't looking for. I was hoping we'll get a pullback, but Looks like we're going long. Damn. Annoying. So annoying. Because I was long in all of them earlier on. Wait. Minus 0.1. So that's inflation coming down more than expected. Quite a bit. A lot of downside surprise here. So obviously, yes, quite a big surprise to the downside. So dollar's going to be weakening off that. Let's see what equities is doing. Yeah, going up. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's clear. That's very clear numbers. Downside surprise. Test July high last year. I mean, yeah, I've been saying all week that it needs to go back up to 130. I'm not sure where that is. Where's the July high? But yeah, I mean, what can I do? I can't do nothing right now. We just gotta wait a little bit now. Because look, I was trying to get in on BTC, was trying to get in on gold, was trying to get back into GU. But I wouldn't have been able to really, I mean, you can't really hold trades unless I held it from yesterday. That would have been a clean trade. But all right, so downside surprise. We got everything moving up. We got gold closing in at 2400. Easy to break that. We just passed the high of the week. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm looking for now is another opportunity to go long. But I might have to wait it out until an hour or so, or the US Open. Let this play out for a little bit longer. Yes, Azadine. Sounds like you caught a nice trade. Right, yeah. You know, a little pullback would have been nice. Damn. Why don't you hold longer trades with smaller lots? Yeah, I should have done that yesterday. I'm a donut. I should have done that yesterday. I tried to reposition into GU earlier on today. But yeah, I was just getting a bit it didn't even move a lot. It was just like me being a bit impatient. And then I took a loss on BTC earlier, so I knew I should have just stuck to my guns. And the thing is, like yesterday, I wanted to leave this 2 lot as a runner. But me being an idiot, I'm not really good at trailing my stops, so got out of it. I need to learn not to trail my stops just to satisfy like a round number. Do you know what I mean? For a dollar amount, which don't make sense. I said I was going to trail my stop here. My target for the day was basically 28.80. So yeah, I got to learn to be more patient. Gold as well. I was in on gold earlier on. I was a donut as well. But yeah, let's see. I know the market's running away, but there's always going to be an opportunity to get back in. We've got clear, I mean, these numbers are clear. And the market looked very primed to go to the upside, technically, the way I was looking at it. That's why I've been bullish on it. And the numbers just gave that, just basically confirmed that the market was already primed to go higher. And, I think as someone mentioned earlier, it's just been very difficult to actually position yourself in the market recently. Price action has been creeping. It's just been creeping. So yeah, GU, We've broken a new 0-0 level. I think it's a good idea to start looking at the higher time frames. Lawrence, you mentioned July's high last year. Where's that? Oh, all the way up here. Yeah, it definitely wants to go into 130. Still got room to go. I mean, we're only up 0.57%, 0.57% on GU, so still got room to go up. But let's see. I mean, we might see some pullback. We might see it come back down. Just gotta weigh it out. Just gotta weigh it out. What's going on, Terrell? How you doing? Good to see you here. How's the trading going? Right now, I'm just sitting on the sidelines. Trying to re-enter long. I was long in Asia, but got messed around. This moves target 130. Yeah, 130 sounds right. Yeah, will take a while. Will take a while. It could, I mean, where are we? Let's see. Yeah, we got some room to the upside today, for sure. The N for the trailing stock can be copy and paste points off the SL. Then when you're in profit moves, so does the SL. Is that on MetaTrader, Mike? Dominic, news aligned with my demand zone on NZD/USD. Took the trade a minute before news due to big. I didn't understand that word. TP in 4 minutes. Nice. Nice. I mean, you're brave. You're brave, mate. Taking the trade 1 minute before CPI. But yeah, if you got conviction and you can kind of trade. I mean, like, if you're in a trade and your size is small, there's nothing wrong with holding a trade during CPI. Gold is breaking 2400. I mean, it was trying to do that since Wednesday. Gold hit TP again, Zach. You've been killing gold, man. Killing gold. Traded a bit of the Asia session. Same, Terrell. Exactly the same. I mean, I didn't lose much. Just 0.4%, but been trying to get into gold. I was in a gold long, but got out of it too early. So gold long from Asia. Tried to get into BTC, but yeah, too quick. Tried to re-enter my gold long from yesterday. But yeah, I wasn't proud of myself this morning. I didn't lose anything really, just down 0.4%. But you know, I need to learn to have some patience and have some conviction, you know. Because yeah, I've been kind of calling for a break higher from the midpoint of the week when things started turning around. Lowered your risk profile to 0.3%. Nice. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. That's kind of what I'm trading at the moment, risking 0.2, 0.3s until I get out of drawdown and hit a nice little buffer. Very risky entry trade before big news. Yeah, but sometimes, you know, when you got that feeling and it's one of those ones. So many times I knew where the market, so many times where you kind of like, you can see the market's been setting up to go higher or lower, and the news is just, you know, it's got everyone on the sidelines, and it just makes that clean move, and then nobody can, you know, get in. So yeah, we're settling down. Let's see price settle down. US Open. But yeah, it's basically, yeah, this was my preferred scenario. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Just risking 0.5%. That's why it's much less stressful to hold a trade before news. Yeah. Yeah, if your size is small, you can still put your stops. Doesn't mean you're gonna get slipped. Do you know what I mean? Have a little bit of space, but and especially like you can kind of like, yeah, you never know what to expect, what kind of range to expect with news, but you can kind of like, you know, if the market's really paying attention to this certain number, or if everything is going to be kind of within expectations, you know, just going on like what the market's been doing, you can kind of, you know, kind of guess, I guess. How many props do I have? Only one. So, you know, since I stopped trading a few months ago, this is my first FTMO challenge in a while. So I'm only trying to do this one. You know, I'm not, before, at the beginning of the year, I was trying to do a whole, how many challenges? 7 challenges all at once, like a mil in funding. That was a big mistake. So I'm just taking it easy, just taking my time with one. But yeah, look, just gotta be patient right now. Just gotta be patient. Still could be an opportunity long. But yeah, just a little bit of a pullback. Just want to see some movement down. And good, brother. Hope you're doing well. When you're below water, you're trading the firm's money. When you're above, you're risking your own money. So size up when you're below. That's one way to look at it. But then, like, I don't want to buy burn challenges. Like, I've always took my time and I haven't gone through a period where I've been burning challenges week after week. Do you know what I mean? You got to kind of, I get it. A lot of people run through challenges and like try to pass them quickly. It's, you know, depends on your situation. To be honest with you. If you got the money, then you can kind of play the probabilities out a little bit more. If you haven't, which I don't, and then also when you're dealing with like still trying to work on yourself, you know, taking your time with the challenges, obviously not too much time, but taking your time, increasing risk when you're in profit, decreasing risk. Well, I should be decreasing risks when I'm in drawdown, which is what I'm trying to do now. Unless you go on tilt, and then that's when you're sizing up. Take a look at GJ if you can for a second. GJ, I mean, I never trade GJ, Terrell, but wait a minute. So yen must be strengthening. Sorry, yeah, okay, yen's done a madness. I don't understand the fundamentals of yen, but obviously it's a big, I mean, DXY is up. Oh, sorry, DXY is down. Idiot. I'm an idiot. But yeah, the yen is moving. It's very outsized compared to the rest of the market, for sure. You got GU up 0.7, EU up 0.8, but yen's down nearly 2%. Crazy move. Crazy move. And then GU, where's GJ? GJ, okay, yeah, that's down 1%. But yeah, I'm not touching that. Yeah, yen's a safe haven currency. But traditions get broken. At last, you got to pull back on the yen. Are you trading GJ? Dollar down, yen up, money flows into yen. Right, so damn. This is so annoying. If I was patient, I would have been able to get back into position. Gareth, you just slaughtered EU. Did EU slaughter you, or did you slaughter EU? BRG trying to get people to start speculating on the yen, so they're doing a madness every now and again. Yeah, but they're what do they call it? Their interventions don't seem to last long. It hasn't really been that effective. But yeah, good time, I guess, to 2-year yields down. That's a big move in the yield. Yeah, same. I'm in the exact same situation, Terrell. Nice, Gareth. Nice. EU long. EU was a bit choppy yesterday, but definitely looking very clean today. Held it during London session. Nice. Yeah, it's good. If you got into a good position during London, then yeah, why not hold the trade if you got a strong conviction it's going to go long? I tried to position myself during Asia, but I was an idiot. Wasn't trading my best. No, they intervene and just buy. Everyone buys the dip. Yeah, I hear you. No respect for the BOJ. But yeah, has made a very significant move today in comparison to the rest of the market. But it gets like that. You can say like GJ is just grinding, then boom, when the opportunity comes, outside move, could still go down further. I mean, look, mad candle, a mad daily candle. Sorry, pardon me. Damn, I'm gonna cry about this later. But you know what? It's okay. Still had a positive week. So, didn't do anything dumb this week. That's the most important thing. A few impatient trades, but yeah, it's been good. Oh yeah, of course, like a lot of mistakes for me to review, but still positive for the week. Could have smashed it this week. Could have literally smashed it if I had the confidence. Literally, like, start of the week. Could have caught this short. Cut my trade. Going long from yesterday. GU. Long from the bottom. Do you know what I mean? It's annoying. And now, but Friday will be an interesting day as well. We've got PPI, we've got earnings season kicking off, we've got big banks reporting. So anybody trading the indices, that would be like obviously more relevant to you. So there's gonna be plenty of opportunity. Right now, sitting on the sidelines. But yeah, I will keep a lookout for trades. We'll keep a lookout. But yeah, it's going to be difficult to justify shorts at the moment because the numbers You know, inflation's clearly cooling. Everybody's kind of expecting that. So it is priced in. It is priced in a lot. But like we're seeing the move in, say, for example, the yield down 2%. That's a big statement there. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be, you know, those numbers, they were outside. They did, what's it called? Beat expectations, you could say. So I don't see this really reversing. Do I trade every day? Not really. I didn't trade on Tuesday. So yeah, most days if I'm free, most of the time. But like, I try not to overtrade. So if I've had a bad day during the week, I might take the next day off. Or if I've had a good day, I could also take the next day off. So all depends. Okay, looks like a few people in the chat have smashed CPI. That's always good to hear. No one got burnt today. You can be honest. So US Open in about 40 minutes. You know, we might see something later. We might see something setting up. Right now, we could do a couple scalps. I mean, that's what it's likely going to be. Anything on the short side's got to be a scalp. Pretty much. Unless we start breaking lows. That's when it's like, oh, what's happened? Something's changed. Bad day yesterday, D-Smirk. No worries, man. No worries. We've all had bad days. You're going to pick yourself back up. Come back fresh next week and smash it. It was a bit choppy yesterday. Well, it's been kind of slow this week, to be fair. And, you know, when we got something big on the agenda like CPI, the market can play around before that. So right now, remaining patient. But there's nothing for me to do. I'm long. My bias was long. It's been long. Tried to position in earlier. Got knocked out like an idiot. And I've had to sit on the sidelines for CPI. So, sidelines for now. Do you take the same setup all the time? No. No. It's always a bit different. Nothing's ever clean. Trying to go long. And this was like a tight range. It's basically, this was a replica of yesterday. But should have been a bit more patient. But the BTC trade threw me off. I could be looking at BTC, to be fair. I probably could get a trade off BTC because it's not really, it doesn't really, it moves independently really. CPI doesn't really affect it that much. So BTC could be a safer pair to trade. Still looking for longs, but let's have a look. If BTC has broke any, it hasn't broken 60. And it's already up 1.7% today. Still could have some room. Appreciate that, Lawrence. Don't trade FX, only futures. Yeah, I'm getting into futures. Oh, you don't trade FX, only futures. And so many people are into futures now. There's a lot of advantages to futures, to be fair. Good execution, good spread, all coming from a central place, cheap challenges. I can see why a lot of people, especially in America, where like places like firms like FTMO, all the good ones are banned. It's kind of been, yeah, it's unlucky if you've been living in the States, but hopefully the industry is still very shaky. Hopefully it can start improving. I don't use Twitter, but I do have a Twitter account just to like keep an eye on the industry in a sense, and it's just, you're just scrolling and it's all it is constant payout denials. This firm's doing this firm's doing that. And yeah, it's disheartening. That's why I'm sticking with FTMO. Until I'm max allocated with FTMO, there's not really any other, there's not really any reason for me to go anywhere else. Yeah, so sitting and watching. We did a lot of chilling yesterday, I guess. Like as a live streamer, if you're a live streamer, I guess it's more exciting to be like a scalper. Do you know what I mean? Keeps people, keeps something happening during the stream. But I've trying to move away from the 1 minute chart, I'm trying to come back to the 15 minute. But if this was the old me, scalping on the 1 minute, what's been my biggest payout? Not that big, Gareth. I think only 5k or just under 5k. So I've only had like small payouts. I haven't had any 5-figure payouts yet. I haven't really pushed it, to be fair. I've always been a little bit conservative, probably out of the need of like, needing that money, trying to secure that money. But yeah, of course, if I had multiple funded accounts and I was in a good position, then hopefully get the opportunity to like push for a bigger payout. But these days, get a big payout, you're a target. Do you know what I mean? These firms will look for reasons to deny that payout. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like stay under the radar, get multiple accounts, get 2-3k, 2%. Do you know what I mean? And stack them up. That for now anyway. Because before you was hearing about people getting 6-figure payouts, 70s, 60Ks every other week. You don't really hear that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Very rarely. And then, I mean, who knows what's going on behind the scenes with these firms, I don't know, but people say that sometimes those payouts are like, who knows, man. This industry is very shaky. It's very shaky. I believe it's here to stay, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially in like me here in the Philippines. If I make a 2% payout, that's me covered for a couple months. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's all relative, really. It's all relative. Right now, I'm not focused on payouts or money. I'm just more focused on getting better, just getting back to basics a little bit. Now I've got enough time now I can fully focus. There's no excuses for me. I really just got to get better and place consistency above everything else. And keep it slow, you know, slowly build up. A lot can change, a lot can happen in a couple months, you know, but you just got to kind of build up to it. Marubuzu is a big body candle with almost no wick in either direction. I never heard of that term. I guess I know the candlesticks is I think the Japanese invented them, no? 2% on 100k can't do shit in London. I hear you, Duchess. It can be a nice top up though, let's be fair. Maybe depends on your lifestyle. If you're living lavish, then it's not gonna do too much, but gets you a bus pass. Yeah, it gets you an annual. I don't even know if that gives you an annual ticket. So I hear you, but 2k in the Philippines, that can go far. Do you know what I mean? That could like, if you was like frugal, that will last you a couple months, for sure. But it's really good that everybody around the world, or in most countries, have access to prop firms and this opportunity. Because, like, you know, if you're living in a little bit of in a country where there's not, you know, the salary's not that high and the economy is not doing well and there's not much opportunity, 25k account, 50k account, that could be a good source of income. AP, you're killing me again. You really wanna smash your TPs, eh? 1.2893 hit, as I said, work out at 163. Was you long from yesterday, iSoup? Yeah, I mean, I wish I stayed in it, but my target yesterday, that's the thing. My target yesterday was the highs. Basically, it did hit my target yesterday. Not my target. I was hoping for it to break the daily highs of yesterday and then keep going, but that might have been unrealistic because the price action was very sluggish. And then I should have kind of just, you know, I need to learn how to, you know, realize when there's potential to like really hold on and swing for the trade, because it looked clean. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's this kind of creeping trend that's not really pulling back. Could have easily held it. Tried to leave the runner, but then I trailed my stop. I said I was going to trail my stop here. I trailed it there just so I can have a round number on my balance, and I do that all the time. It's one of those mistakes I need to stop doing that. It doesn't matter if you've got a round number in your balance. It matters where technically your stop should be. And yeah, just live and learn. I need to get better. I've got some journaling to do. That's good, Gareth, man. That's good. I mean, I wouldn't be trading if this opportunity with prop firms didn't come along, you know, because, like, you know, I didn't have any capital in the beginning. So it's definitely changed a lot of lives, man. And can do so. My plan is to stay out there long term. Yeah, potentially. At least for a little while, Terrell. At least for a little while. A good little while. Dominic, hit me up on Instagram. And then I can send you some links, or could just chat. Happy to help you, man. Yeah, just gotta sit and watch. Long from last week. Nice. I'll break down in Discord tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't I said that I was gonna fix the Discord, or like I need to work on doing that basically. Yeah, Terrell, I do need to think about making some videos. It's just I'm gonna get around to making some new videos for sure, man. Just need to get back in the swing of doing it. How about you? How's your channel going? I know you was documenting your journey. Go check out his channel, guys. Right. If I hit you up on Instagram, would you talk to me in Tagalog? I save my English. Bro, I can't speak Tagalog, honestly. The thing about the Philippines, everybody's so proficient at English. So, there was never incentive for me to learn. I wasn't forced to learn because everybody can speak English. But I've lived in other countries where I was forced to learn the language, like, because nobody spoke English. Like I could speak Chinese. No, I can't really speak it. That was quite a while ago, but I probably know more words in Chinese, and I could probably have a little bit more of a conversation in Chinese than Tagalog. I know quite a lot of words in Spanish. Do you know what I mean? But like Tagalog, definitely. This time I'm gonna have that intention to learn properly. I need to take some lessons, but I think after a few months of being here, I'll pick things up more. I hear that, Duchess. What's a Nepo? I'm not sure. Yeah, man, ain't made a video in about 3 weeks. Was gonna do a video on the first payout, but after losing my account, the motivation. Yeah. I hear you, man. I don't like complaining on the internet too, but sometimes you gotta vent. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I would say I'm just yapping a lot, but I would say that one of the things that why I'm not so consistent with videos is because I don't want to be like, I'm still going through the journey. I'm still struggling, and I would like to show signs of improvement. I don't want to keep. It's like I say, yeah, I'm going to change, and I've struggled to do that, and it's like it gets kind of like difficult to keep pushing, like keep on documenting it, I guess. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna make an effort to stay consistent with YouTube. I'm not even monetized, but I might get monetized soon, actually. Not that that's like big money, but every little helps, Maybe that's gonna make me but yeah, so far live streaming, I mean, this is the third time this week, so proud of myself, and it's been fun. It's really been cool interacting with you guys. I see the same people often in the chat. We kind of getting to know each other, and yeah, man, this is what the stream's going to be about. It's not like I'm a professional trader and I'm analyzing the markets, and everyone's got their own ideas on the markets. I'm just going through the journey on live stream, because I'm going to start thinking about like segments to do and stuff like that during the live stream. But yeah, I just got to stick to my routine, stick to my plan, and keep myself in check. You guys are keeping me in check. I don't know, AP, how long have you been subscribed for? What's going on? Ace Asan. I know I'm butchering names. I'm sorry, guys, if I butcher your names. No W yet. No W yet, but I appreciate it. Hopefully, we're going to catch a W later on in the stream. It's 20 minutes away from the US Open. Any tips on getting started on how to grow on YouTube? I feel like I can add value, but not sure where to start. I don't really. You just gotta get started. I'm not really an expert, to be honest. I'm not really an expert, but yeah, just get started. Just be yourself. I guess consistency does help. So try to be consistent, and if you're not sure where you can add value, just document what you're doing. Document your journey, or because I don't have any educational videos explaining things, because I'm not very good at explaining things. I'm not a teacher. If I had those like really good communication skills, then maybe I would, but yeah, I just document your journey, man, and people will find value in that, because they'll relate to where you're at and what you're going through. South Asian names are a bit crazy. Asan, maybe I've got that right this time. Asan. I'm monetized, but it doesn't motivate me. I hear you. But honestly, I'm not making no money right now. So if I get monetized and I'm making a few $100s a month, that could pay for my phone bill, my electric. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna motivate me, but I don't really have an idea of what YouTube revenue's like, and my channel's still very small, so I don't know what YouTube money's like, but I'm guessing it's just a few $100s a month. So I know it's not nothing to get excited about, but every little helps. Don't doubt yourself, bro. You can teach for sure. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm just like sitting down trying to explain things. It's difficult for me. I guess it just takes practice, but I guess I haven't really. I don't know if you guys want that. All of my content has kind of been the same really, just 0 to funded, take the challenge, document week by week, and it does get kind of repetitive. That's why I thought, okay, let's start live streaming. Maybe that's going to be something new. So yeah, and yeah, really, documenting the journey for me has always been finding a way to hold myself accountable, and it has helped, definitely. Even though I still go a bit mad sometimes, but and live streaming, it's not like I can, I've still got to adapt to trading at live streaming at the same time, because I'm obviously going to trade different a little bit, in a good way and in a bad way. Like, for example, on Monday, normally I would have added, I was trading small, and then, I doubted myself, didn't hold the trade when it was a very nice trade. If I was offline, I would have held it. I would have, there was no reason to get out of it. So it's just like, okay, the chat or the stream, I still got to get used to it. What camera do I use? For my videos, I just use iPhone, the latest iPhone. So iPhone 15 Pro, and then before that, I was using the iPhone 13 Pro. I wouldn't know where to start with a camera, because I think camera, you got to learn about exposure, white balance, all of that type of stuff, which I'm sure is simple enough to learn. But these days, your phone, if you get like a good iPhone or Android, I don't know, Android, they also have good cameras. That's more than enough. That's the only reason I got the latest iPhone. I don't really care about tech, but the main reason is, if the new one comes out, I'm gonna get it for the videos. Do you know what I mean? But I'm using a pretty cheap webcam right now. I think it's a Logitech Brio 500. It's not even 4K. It's like cost me like 50 quid, 50 pounds. Might cost me 40 pound. Hopefully it sounds okay. Like, you can kind of get started with basics, man. Basics. Consistency, keyword research, scripts, hook, catchy thumbnails for click-through rates. Yeah, I know that's really diving deep into how you should make YouTube videos for sure. But I need to learn. My thumbnails are still dead. And that, with YouTube videos, your thumbnail and your title should be well thought out, because that's how people are going to click on it. But then, yeah, like even myself, I literally chuck a picture in Canva, I write on it, but I could do better. And hooks and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Finally made a stream. Hope you're good. I was flat today because of the processor. First payout, cheeky 7%. Come on, 7% is a big payout. Big up. CPI would have been mad, too legit to quit from RG, but would have been in GU longs. Don't even need to think about GU longs. If you're getting a 7% payout, you don't even need to look at the charts, mate. It's shit unless you get 1 million views per month. It's not worth it. I hear you. Using iPhone YouTube stream. No, I'm using my laptop. I'm using a MacBook, which is not really great for streaming. I've got the new MacBook, but I think PC is what you should be using for streaming, really. But I'm just not really used to PC. But yeah, MacBook, camera, monitor, mic arm. But if you got a PC already, that should be good enough. Big money from sponsorships. Yeah. I guess you got to build a following for that. You used to make videos, Duchess, no? On, I don't know, was it fashion? So we're just sitting. We've got 10 minutes into the open, but I don't really see anything for me right now, other than trying to re-enter long. Or I could keep an eye on BTC. But yeah, I have a Rode mic, just struggling to find a good webcam to record from. I just YouTubed the cheapest webcams you can get with good quality. Logitech is quite good. My webcam is kind of shit, so it's kind of grainy. But it's still okay, I guess. But this one's cheap, like 50-40 quid. Webcams in general are quite cheap, and mics are cheap as well. Just watch like top 5 webcams, and I'm sure you'll find something. All right. Might just be one of those days, Because even if the market reverses from here, I'm not really going to be interested in jumping into a short. Just gotta wait and see. You know what I found while I'm waiting, yeah? I found an old video where I traded CPI. I don't know if everybody's watched it. We could just watch, like, this was a while ago. While we're not doing nothing. I caught a really, really nice trade. But this was time ago. But yeah, this was like trading CPI.
Up. Here we go. Spreads widening. Okay, there's a gap lower.
I think this was like last year. But this was a good example of when I kind of followed my plan.
So the number's pretty in line with expectations. Even though pound has given us a beating recently.
And just waiting out for like,
short, but we just gotta see how
this was a good CPI where it was just like up and down, up and down. Right now the CPI we got
level just before CPI. Then
just one direction.
Dropping. Likely took out quite a few buy stops there.
But yeah, we'll wait and see.
Okay, I want to see price action at 122. Okay, so we've got pound breaking over 122. Let's see how it moves. Let's see if it gets past this level here. Okay, gone short on the pound. Gonna keep the stop very tight actually. Keep it 200 stop.
This was back when the pound was,
and I could scale in on the way down. Gave it some time.
My favorite pair.
Hopefully squeezed out all the shorts. I know I've only got one lot.
But yeah, just sitting patient.
Okay, so I've just added another position.
Is there any content people want to watch?
What I'm looking
any
for,
trading videos you want to suggest?
Looking for quite a decent move and start taking profits around here. First position, and then around here. Something like that. Let's see how it goes. I think I've got $250 risk on the table. So we're starting to see the market come down a little bit. The SP 500s.
This has probably been one of my best trades that I caught on camera, to be fair.
Didn't break 1900. Pound is about to break 2200. Let's see if we can hit TP1. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take 500 profit off the table. Move this down. Back down there. Couple minutes to the US Open. Looks like this position has pulled back and it wants to spike us out quickly. Okay, so
one sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Pound is starting to break down quite nicely. We're nearly 100 pips in profit. So that's the thing about trading the news. You know, there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of volatility. Got to be patient. Let the price action play out. Get traders tracked into one side of the market, and also have a narrative coming into it. Looks like it's finally giving us that clean move we was looking for. So just tapped into 2100. You can easily see a bounce here, but let's see if we break cleanly straight through this level. You know what? I'll be happy to just take it now. That was 130 pips. I don't need to be greedy. So it looks like we got out of the trade.
I need to be greedy today. No, I don't need to be greedy. It's, you know, I'm still in drawdown, but just by 1%. So still been a positive week. Negotiating. I hear that, Duchess. Not bad, Trademarks. How you doing today? Right now, just sitting on my hands. What are you looking to trade? Well, I've been wanting to re-enter long on GU. I was long yesterday. Tried to re-enter during Asia. Struggled a bit, but yeah. I wasn't gonna get into a position before CPI, so we're just waiting to see. Well, we've seen the initial reaction. The data obviously is a surprise to the downside. Caught the CPI move on SP. Nice. Everyone's catching CPI except for me. Damn. I mean, I had a long bias, but at the beginning of the stream, but maybe I could have chucked a small lot here or there, but it's just still a bit of a gamble. Do you know what I mean? For me. But yeah, now it's like gonna be difficult for me to find a trade. Maybe I'll be able to find a scalp, but might be the case where we'll see. US session about to open. Maybe we're gonna get a change of direction, but I'm still long. Data is obviously I mean, look, yields dropped off big. Dollar's broken out of its, well, it's broken a new low. So yen, ooh. Whoever was trading yen. Looking for trades today. I'm looking for a re-entry on either GU Gold BTC, but you know, I tried to re-enter during Asia on all of them. But after I'm down 0.4% today, so I just told myself, just got to sit on the sidelines and wait for opportunity after CPI. So I'm looking for a trade, and it should be going long. But we just hit clean traffic up here, so you know, it will be more interesting if price started reversing. That would be quite interesting, because then it will be okay, what's the market going to do now? Do you know what I mean? But for now, price is clearly bullish on everything. SP500's returned back. It's given it all back. I mean, it's all-time highs. Maybe it's struggling to SP500. This is more interesting now. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like I could be looking at something else, because for GU, I just want to go long. But I was long from yesterday. I was trying to get long from here. Now where am I going to get long from? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna need to wait for price to play some tricks first with GU and gold. Gold's already moved 1.57%, so it's gonna be. I mean, it could still keep going. Don't get me wrong, but where am I gonna get into now? Re-enter at the high of the week. Could do, but. I would basically, what I'd have to do in a situation is go down to the lower time frames and catch a scalp. More than likely, but you know, I don't need to do that. SP500 500 started to look interesting though. I don't really see it selling off, but if it starts selling off, that'll be interesting. Long from the pullback and support forming for New York Open. Long from the pullback. Where would support be? Are you talking about the SP 500? If the SPX stays above the wick of the large move, I think it should continue going up. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense too. If it gets back above here, that'll make sense. USDC price drops significantly, but I've never traded pound Swissy or any Swissy or yen pairs, to be honest. I wouldn't have a clue. But let's have a look at it. I don't even have it on my watch list. Maybe I should start looking at other pairs, but I don't. Once you got 4 or 5 assets, you don't really need that many. It's only down 0.6% though. But yeah, I'm not sure how this moves. Talking about GU. I don't know where I would get in. Wait a minute. We're definitely blown off quite far. I don't know though. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Yeah, I'll go like basically give it a chance for support to form. So I can't really rush anything. I need to see some structure getting built. 10 a.m. volume might push it higher. Yeah. Is there news? Is there any other news on the agenda? Fed talk at 4:30 p.m. Who's that? Got some Fed chat, but jobs weakening as well. So yeah, everything CPI wise was, surprise to the downside. After support forms in a lower time frame, ride it back up to the volume would be my play. Friendly reminder, you don't have to trade to take a set. Of course, man. Appreciate the reminder. Appreciate that. Yeah, for real. Don't need to take a trade today. It is a bit annoying that I should be in this trade from earlier, but it's okay. Yeah, without news. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Half an hour after the open. So, let's see. Let's just be patient. Just gotta be patient. But yeah, so far, nothing on Bitcoin either. This was a stupid trade this morning. This is what kind of threw me off my, after taking this loss. It wasn't that much, but it threw me off my GU long and gold long from this morning, because it was just one of those mistakes where I was too impatient. Should have gave it more room, because I know how BTC is. So that was annoying. Been trying to catch the long, but it hasn't really moved anywhere. But yeah, if the thing is, like, I'll feel more confident trading BTC than anything else right now, just because it's kind of not really direct, not really like influenced by the CPI. So it might give me some better price action, but just been in a tight creeping trend. Let's go to trading view. Well, my entry model is, well, starting off, well, actually, these are the wrong windows. It's pattern based, actually. It's quite often pattern based. But I'm not gonna force a trade. I'm not gonna force the trade. It all depends on the situation. Depends on what kind of day we have. This was, yeah, didn't trade that well this morning, man. Caught along here, got out early, break even on that. Tried to go long. Tried to re-enter my trade from yesterday. This was definitely a mess up, because I didn't even catch heat on my position. But I just, like, basically this was UK GDP, so I had to close my long trade before break even, before UK GDP, because I didn't know if that was gonna whip me out. And then I tried to get back in, but then I think I put a little bit too much size on, and I only went down 5 pips, took the loss. Because I already took a loss on BTC, I thought, let me just leave it. Took a win earlier on gold, but got out of that too early too. And it was just like, I got out of this because I took a loss on BTC. So it's like trying to minimize my risk. And I ended up basically having to sit on the sidelines today, because that's the price you gotta pay. If you already made some mistakes in the day, you gotta give yourself time to cool off. Didn't chase the market, went out and done some other stuff, and then now it's just like we're just waiting patiently to see if anything develops. We're broken out, so price has gone into new areas. Like I said, I've had a long bias on GU from yesterday. Gold, I had a long bias from Wednesday. So I need a good, for me to flip my bias, now that it's confirmed, we've got CPI, sometimes the market starts heading in the direction before the news. Do you know what I mean? Now we got the news. It's come up. Maybe it's all priced in. Maybe it's going to start reversing. Just got to wait and see. But right now, and it's interesting as well, days like CPI as well, the market can just start moving and moving. Right now, we've had a strong reaction. So we've moved, 75 pips, decent reaction. Gold has done gold's done really well today. We've broken 2400, so that in itself is interesting. So we're going to see how price interacts at this 2400 level, you know. So it might be possible to catch, to see, you know, see how price moves around here. Maybe we're going to catch something. Just force a trade. APC is always trolling me. Yeah, we've got this 2400 level. See how gold plays with it. See if it's going to hold it. We're going to see. In my strategy, I pay a lot of attention to whole numbers as well. And like 50 levels, I think of the market in those metrics quite a lot. And like as someone was asking earlier, like SB trading, his setups, a lot of it is pattern based, CD, engulfing, pin, hammer, and all of that type of stuff. I deviated a lot from that strategy, just going off my own, you know, because that strategy meant to be on a 15-minute chart, but I went down time frames, started trading a 1 minute, and just kind of developed my own entries. That makes sense. There's nothing wrong with patterns. Market's always repeating. 3 pushes here, 3 pushes there. Top formations, all of that. So we're giving it back quite a bit. So that's interesting. Gold has just broken 2400. That's interesting. So far, I'm still looking for a long, but we're going to give price a chance to develop a little bit. Remain patient. Who here is sitting on their hands waiting for a trade to set up? Or is everybody just done and dusted? Everybody's nice now from CPI. Everybody's made their profit for the day and they're done. So it's just me itching my fingers. But nah, it's all good. I don't even need to take a trade today, really. Friday will be an interesting day. We've got PPI, which the market is still paying attention to. For the people trading the indexes, obviously we've got earnings kicking off on Friday. I think after the close, we've got the bank earnings. So, yeah. And then the week after, we got earnings, some big techs. So, yeah, indexes could be interesting to trade. What I'm looking to see before long, I don't know yet, really, Ben. I'm just waiting to see how price we've broken this 2400 level. I'm just waiting to see some kind of trap, some kind of something. Do you know what I mean? Because like it's clear out here past my levels. Yeah, I've got the high of the week. I've got the high of yesterday. But I'm gonna give chance. I'm gonna give price a chance to create some structure here. And you know, if it lines up in my time frame, well, I might look for a scalp. Don't need to risk too much. Sitting waiting for tomorrow. Are you doing a challenge currently, Terrell? BTC is also going to be interesting for me. I'll probably prefer taking a trade off Bitcoin to try and get long. But it's tricky. Got flushed out of this trade here. I caught this breakout yesterday. Caught this breakout on BTC yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes what? Think about it, yeah? This is just a simple breakout. But you need some kind. It does take some experience to. Not saying I'm a great trader. I'm far from a. I'm a terrible trader. But at the same time, yeah. Where's the setup here? Do you know what I'm saying? But boom, didn't have enough size on. Sometimes you just gotta wait and see how price develops, man. You're done. Did you take a trade today? You were short on. Was you short on GJ? That would have been nice. Maybe I should have got in before the news, like everybody else. Then I wouldn't be here sitting here like scanning, hungry, like looking for a setup. Okay, so we didn't break the 0-0 level here, but it's still in the middle of nowhere, so gonna have to see something happen in there. But if I wanted to take it long, it was short NZDJPY, entry point at 98, made big profit. Nice. Damn, I feel alone. I feel like everyone's caught the W today except from me. Feeling FOMO right now. But yeah, new 15-minute candle. But yeah, I mean, currently I'm still looking for longs. Let's see, what did it do up here? Boom. No trades, Luke. You caught some good trades the other day, though, I remember. Yeah, same Terrell. Me and you are sitting in the same boat right now. The loss, I took some. They weren't big losses, but took some small losses this morning, and that's made me sit on my hands. But yeah, I feel my fingers starting to get itchy now. So my bias is still long on everything, on BTC, on gold, on GU. We've got a pullback now, but maybe I want to wait until the hourly candle's closed and see where we're at. Trying to, Terrell. I am taking it slow. I can't afford to start crashing out. CPI. What is CPI? It's today. Today, Brian. It was nearly an hour ago. CPI, so inflation figures. It's a key metric that the market is watching to really determine the rate path of interest rates. So CPI is an indicator that the federal bank, the Federal Reserve, they will take the CPI figures into account, and with that data, they will then plan when they will cut their interest rates on what month or how many times, which is obviously going to have a big effect on the market. Lower interest rates generally means you're cutting it because obviously inflation's died down It stimulates the economy, lower interest rates, but more credit, so more spending. So obviously dollar gets weaker. Okay. A push up until 11 a.m. or so. I hear that. Patience, patience, patience. Well done, Brian. Well, I'm not gonna say well done because that's a bad habit, but yeah, that's good that you was on the right side of the market today for CPI. Yeah, only happens once a month, Brian. That's funny though. How long have you been trading? CPI, you got to know when that is, because you don't want to be entering a trade and not knowing when CPI is. Okay, so indexes are basically back to today's starting price. Just ranging around right now. I don't see myself taking a trade on the SP 500, but it would be interesting if it started going short. Gonna go long EU. Not a bad idea, but ding dong. All depends. Sometimes it's pattern based and I'm looking for a certain pattern. Sometimes it's off key levels. Sometimes it's dependent on time. Yeah, I haven't used a fib in a long time, to be fair. I say we're back above 2400 on gold. Okay, 5 minutes into a new hourly candle. For me, I always keep a good eye on how the hourly candle forms. There's usually a little bit of manipulation when a key time frame like an hourly candle closes. We can see this has just been a big wick, but yeah, I don't know how anybody could short the SP 500 at the moment until we start breaking down. Gold's up 1.4% today. Still could go further. Oh, well done, Brian. You're close to hitting your target, and you're taking a couple weeks to do so. That's good. That shows you got patience, and you're doing it the right way. So well done. Okay, just a couple minutes, see what price does. See if we get some more momentum coming in. This would have been a good pullback though, in hindsight. Didn't quite get to the 0-0 level, so that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've had a long bias since yesterday on GU. It's played out. Price action's not telling me to change my bias. $10 a.m.'s here, yep. Was this off CPI? No. Was it off CPI? Getting off in the pullback. I guess I'm just trying to be patient, Terrell. Pullback, yeah, I guess I could have got in, but want to see price here. Golds, yeah, could have got in, but yeah, I guess I'm just being a bit more patient today. Yeah, man. No, I don't swing trade in general. I'm usually in and out. But something that I need to start mastering, like start getting better at carrying a trade until the next day. I mean, I would be in a GU long if I carried this from yesterday. I would still be in, because it's just a creep. Not really any pullbacks. So if I was like someone that would trail my stops properly, but still working on it. But yeah, I've got some good journaling to do, some important notes, some important things to take note of. It's all a learning process. Market's not going to go short. Doesn't look like it at all. Could still get in long. Just gotta pick the right spot. could well just keep going here. You want to go for what, Brian? You want to jump in? Going long BTC. Yeah, I was trying to get long BTC earlier, but I was too early, too impatient. I should have waited for my free push pattern, a deeper sell off. A deeper stop hunt, because BTC, you've got to be careful with BTC. It can really push to the extremes. And I am long. I've got a long bias on BTC too. Swing trading is less stressful. Yeah, 100%. It's ideal as well if you work. It's easier to manage. Day trading is just a roller coaster sometimes. Okay, so about to break some new highs on gold. Hey John, yeah, I'm doing a challenge at the moment. First challenge I've done in quite a while. So just got one 100k FTMO. Down 1%. I mean, I was down more earlier on in the week, but I'm just getting out of drawdown now and taking it slow. Trying to. How about you guys? Who's doing challenges at the moment? And with who? It's interesting. It's interesting to hear like what prop firms people are using these days. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like being very passive at the moment, and I'm just sitting and watching and not. I've got my bias, but maybe I'm being too cautious. My old friend, a 1 minute time frame. I should get off this soon. But I guess when the moves already happen, it's like, what else can you get other than a scalp? I mean, yeah. I mean, if price could still keep going, for sure. GU's definitely got some room. Even gold are up 1.7%, but it could just have a killer day. Damn, I wish hindsight obviously again, but I wish I stayed in the long trade from earlier on. Damn. Nice. 100k with the fivers. Then you're funded. Last trade to hit TP. Yeah, take it easy on that last $200, by the way. Don't go looking for it, please, because some of my worst days, or like some of the worst days I've had, is when I'm so close to passing a challenge and yeah, I do some madness just to get that last bit. Also, you're in a trade and you're waiting for it to hit TP, Mike. Well done. What's the conditions like on the fibers? Current 4 hour on gold doesn't have a bottom. I rarely look at the 4 hour chart, to be completely honest. I mean, I had this level here. This is a funny thing. Yesterday I had this level. Got in a bit early. I'll show you. Yesterday on stream, I had a level. My level was right here to go long. Took this trade, looked like it was working out, but there was nothing going on in the rest of the day. Like I think I even mentioned this on stream. It doesn't really need to go anywhere. This ended up being a BE. Tried to get in, but didn't. I took some profit, but not much. But yeah, I had this level from yesterday. This level right here. So I don't know if that's... Looking for gold to retest that area. 4 hour gold doesn't have a bottom. What do you mean that by that, D-Smap? Are you doing a challenge with Funded Next? How's Funded Next? I've never tried them. I've heard good and bad things about them, but they seem to be pretty reliable with payouts, so I guess that's why they're popular. And they're quite a big firm. This is interesting. So SP's reversing a little bit. I doubt we're gonna get a sell-off today though. That'll just be too easy, right? Everybody's trying to get on the sell side. Or is it just me? The 14-hour time frame. Wow. Never looked at that before. Daily loss 5, 10, unlimited time. Yeah, just like FTMO. You can trade 15 minutes before news, but it doesn't affect me. I think that's during the funded stage. I think you can't trade, no? With FTMO, I've got a swing account, so I can trade news, no problem. Even when I'm funded. But these days, I've got to look at the rules as well, because things change. But I'm pretty sure you can trade news with a swing account on FTMO. But Fivers is up there with FTMO in terms of reputation. So I'll be interested on checking out Fivers. So sitting and watching. Gold looks like it keeps going. Bitcoin. I'm going to keep an eye on Bitcoin. It will be interesting because, like, if the SP starts selling off, like, sometimes that fear kind of bleeds into other things as well. But we're at all-time highs right now. It's like, but we didn't go further today. Let's see what kind. We just could have trapped some people up long here. We're going into the red. Looks interesting. Not in my plan though. Will be an interesting turn of events if equities start heading south. GU's pulling back a little bit. AUD JPY sold off hard. Yeah, I see the yen pair's made really outsized moves today in comparison to everything else. Big moves in the yen. What's the NQ doing? See, that's the thing, just sitting and watching. Oh shit. Okay. Starting to see a move down. This is interesting. That's pretty strong. I mean, NQ is mainly made up of tech, so just people rotating out of large cap techs, maybe. That's why it's falling a lot. SP will follow, of course, but oh cool, yeah, MT5 is kind of essential, right? I'm not really used to trading with C Trader and whatnot, but yeah, I hear that MT5 8% target. What's the spread like though? Because I don't hear great things about the execution. Okay, we've got BTC. But it's like, yeah, I've got the long bias on BTC today, but hasn't really gone anywhere. Tapped yesterday's highs, but no break. So it's like, is my long idea, would a re-entry long, would that be a good idea? Probably not. Plus we got equities starting to fall, so trade it back into that imbalance and tank. Up here. Interesting. It does look quite interesting. Maybe I'm hesitating a lot today. G's coming back down. But yeah, this price act, this is starting to be it's starting to look quite solid. Just broke yesterday's lows on NQ. What time is it? So this was off the open on NQ. So we just sold off straight away at the open. I don't know, I haven't really been locked in with indexes, so maybe I need to stick to what I've been trading. Yeah, definitely. The yen has been getting battered. Yeah, I mean, I've got a long bias on BTC, but it hasn't really proved itself today. It hasn't broken any new level. Messed me up earlier on. Could just, the thing about BTC, you gotta be careful, it can just spike a lot. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Might try Might try and catch a small long. But yeah, this if the indexes start selling off, that's definitely going to change the tone. So there might even be short opportunities on other things. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Because those are some big candles. BTC seems to be selling off with equities right now. Gold's still there. Higher time frame of 15 hours is showing consolidation of BTC. Bro, you're using crazy time frames. 15 hours, 14 hours. Why 15 hours? Like, I could understand 12 hours because it's half a day maybe, but why do you have special time frames? Yeah, this is definitely an interesting development though. I think it could just keep pushing down, to be fair. Might be one of those ones. Down 32%. I might try get into SP500 shorts. I know it's down, but this is this looks like it wants to go further. GU starting to pull back a bit now. Okay, so I'm looking at the SP500 now. So it's an interesting sell-off we have here. NQ's dumped quite a bit at the open. It's strange because when did the SP500 start dumping at 3? Am I right? The NQ started dumping at the open, so that's interesting. If I want to take it short, I'm in the Philippines, Stan. How about you? Yep, higher time frames are always important, Brian. Sean Lee used the 12-hour time frame. I remember that guy. Is he still around? I think those were the first few people I came across. Wait, music. Wait a minute. By next week, guys, I'm gonna have a music app, and the music's gonna improve, because so far I've just been playing one thing. Hopefully it's not too loud. How's the stream looking? It's okay? It's not laggy or anything? Okay, so currently interested in a short on the SP500. Might not give us a great entry. But let's wait a little bit. And with GU, of course I've been long on GU and EU, but now it's the momentum's starting to slow down a bit. BTC and equities seem to be looking quite similar. Appreciate that, AP. Yeah, Stan. That's a shame, man, because FTMO is such a great company. What other prop firms still operate in the US? I'm sure some prop firms came back to the US recently. So with GU and gold looks quite far gone. I'm still keeping an eye out for a GU long. I had a little pump here, but didn't really go anywhere. Still quite a few pips, I guess, but let's see if we get some further. Let's see if we get some price action down here. What it looks like. I mean, equities, yeah, it could have just had a pullback, which is very natural because it's keeps on going higher. But that looks like a quite deep, strong pullback, in my opinion. Looks like there's something behind it. You're in SP longs. Nice, if you just caught that pullback. If we are going long on the SP, then that's good. could go higher today. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it up, trying to keep it to like 3 days a week. We did Monday, we done yesterday. I might do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but yeah, Thursday was a special day, of course, CPI. And yeah, just getting used to it myself. It's been an okay week. Made a few mistakes, but positive for the week. Should have capitalized on a lot of good trades, but yeah, poor trade management. Astro FX went bust. Yeah, that was like when I first was coming across Forex. They was very prevalent. And I remember watching the videos, or like I was like, damn, they got office in London. I want to be a part of that. But I never really checked it out. I didn't. When everyone begins their journey in Forex, it's like, I guess people are more aware now of how people scam. But you know, I didn't sign up for signals or buy crazy courses. I've only bought one course actually, and it was more out of just wanting to try it. But sketchy ones operate like TFT. Yeah, I got hit by TFT as well. I managed to get quite a few payouts from them, so I'm lucky in that sense. But I know they hurt a lot of people. That was one of the biggest firms, so yeah, man, when that happened. E8 though, I think E8, they've got a decent reputation from my understanding. Maybe I'm wrong, but I heard good things about E8. I haven't tried them. I was thinking about trying them. Alright, I just gone short a small position on the US 500. I know it don't look like a good entry, but if this, so I'm gonna risk about I'm gonna risk basically up there. I wasn't planning to go short on the SP 500 today. I actually haven't traded it for a while. And I know that we've just been squeezing and a lot of people have been getting caught out on the short side. But yeah, this is quite an unexpected move. Really and truly, I shouldn't need to risk that much. Maybe like 250. So yeah, just this candle really. If it starts flipping up, then no, I'm wrong. Let me see. Well, just need to see some more downside quickly, I think. And in terms of targets, Don't know, the NQ does look heavier. $5K to join their mentorship. That's nuts. That's crazy. Bound to take some heat on this position. But that's interesting as well, because GU's pointing back up, gold's pointing back up, Bitcoin's pointing back up. But it seems equities looks heavier out of everything else. Nas is down 1%. It's interesting. It's quite a meaningful sell-off. With the SP 500, it's just been creeping up so much higher. I remember watching, there was a fundamental videos that I'll watch every other day. The SP 500 hasn't had a down 1% day for about 48 days in a row. Like we blew off really strong yesterday. I know this caught a lot of short people on the short side. That must have caught them off guard a lot. Had this burst up, didn't go further, and it just seems heavier than everything else. And then this is quite a meaningful with the Nas, where we're already down 1%, and I know it's difficult to short right now, but just looks like he wants to go further. But yeah, it's a difficult short to hold. Just need to see some follow through fairly quickly with this. If not, if it starts bouncing up, then I'm out of it. So we just got a little bit of small size in. But it's interesting. But yeah, gold GU, they escaped me today, so I guess I had to look at something else. Let's give it a little bit longer. could also add in if we start breaking down quite a lot. Gonna keep an eye on the 56 level. Could definitely get some heat up into here, but if it gets any further, then I'm wrong. But I thought this was quite an uncomfortable short to take. Uncomfortable trades, usually, I like uncomfortable trades. I like to be uncomfortable when I execute. But yeah, is an outsized move on NAS. And the thing is like, you know, the obvious narrative is that when we get closer to interest rate cuts, like we got data today that the economy is definitely cooling down in terms of inflation. And, you know, it makes sense that when we get closer to getting interest rate cuts, that should boost our economy. But quite often, historically, when we're, what's it called? When we are ending like a rate hike cycle and then we start cutting rates, the market kind of gets worried because it kind of signals the market that, yeah, maybe there's something to worry about. Maybe I'm just blabbing, trying to convince myself I'm in the right trade now. But yeah, it was a difficult trade to take, but we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. And I don't have a target right now. We are only 0.35%. But the NAS is really traveling down here. So the NAS is highly concentrated when it comes to technology stocks. So I'm guessing things like Nvidia. Oh look, see, Nvidia's down a lot. Apple's down quite a bit. So that's driving the NAS lower. Maybe the SP 500 is not gonna get the same kind of sell-off, but you know, maybe it's gonna bleed in a bit more. I feel the same about GU and gold. I'm just gonna continue taking longs because it wants to go further. Yeah, there's not really any justification for any shorts on GU or gold. GU looks a bit slow. Looks like it's slowed down. Gold could potentially go higher though. So if I was to pick a long out of either, I would probably be more interested in gold. Even though gold is up 1.6, could just keep moving. Do you know what I mean? Fresh in those 24 levels, it can make moves. I might even be interested in buying a breakout. But we'll see. We're in this trade. I need to see some momentum kicking in. If it starts coming back, I'm gonna get out of it. But yeah, I just made a quick decision to go short. I was eyeing it up, and there really wasn't any entry because I didn't think if it came back all the way up here, it might not be the short. It might not have that momentum that we need to get all the way down here. Nick Sean, yeah, I think I've seen a couple of his videos. He's more of like a hedging. He hedges his trades a lot or something like that. He has like a really different kind of strategy that I don't really get, to be fair. But I'm sure I've seen a couple of his videos and they're interesting. I'll try have patience in this position, but if we start getting a bit higher, then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just a little bit of a final dip before it starts rallying. But we'll see. I did sit on my hands today. I did sit on my hands. I might be in this trade. It's low risk. It wasn't necessarily in the plan because I haven't been looking at US 500. But I think off the back of CPI, this is an interesting move. You have a buy pending at 24.20 for a breakout. Interesting. Interesting. I don't really use limit orders and stuff like that. But quite often buying the breakout, buying strength and selling weakness is really the best way to go. I think a lot of people are, all of us, we're in the beginning, we're so geared to buying low, selling high. But when price is high, it can always go higher. When price is low, it can always go lower. The difference between the market, like the market is, it's not a supermarket. I heard that somewhere where it's like, in a supermarket, if something falls 50%, of course, it makes sense to buy it. But in the stock market, something falls 50%. Doesn't mean it's a good deal. I'm trading the SP 500, Zach, which I haven't been trading recently. And it wasn't in my plan to trade. As you know, I've been keeping an eye on gold and GU. Still got a long bias, but there wasn't really any entry for me. Gold does look interesting though. But yeah, I just went short here, but if it's small risk, but if it starts playing around, I'm going to get out of it. But I think we have some potential to move lower. But we need to see some fast momentum, I think. NAS 100, no, SP 500. The NAS has already moved a lot. So the NAS is down 1.7%. Sorry, 1.17. And the SP is not as weak. I never trade the NAS, to be fair. I only trade the SP. But the NAS was definitely the better short. Tech heavy, so I guess all the tech, big tech stocks are just taking a beating right now. Yeah, same backer. Yeah, D-Smirk, I'll get that. It's a little bit easier if you work from home, but still, even when you work from home, trying to day trade or like on the lower time frames, it just gets messy. Having a bad day, then you got a meeting in like 10 minutes or whatever, or something to do that you're not in the mood for. It's not ideal. It's difficult. It's a difficult balance. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, indices do move different compared to, currencies, gold. Quite a bit to learn. Have I got Discord? Not really, backer. I did share like a Discord in my stream last week, but I haven't really built the Discord. I don't really know how to use Discord properly. So if I invite people, I don't want to invite them to the Discord and it's a bad experience, or I don't know what I'm doing there. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to give myself some time to create the Discord, and then when I'll be able to share it with everyone. If you want, follow me on, or like message me on Instagram. I've got my Instagram in the, what's it called? In the description or the channel. And yeah, when it's ready, I'll just send you the link. the invite. But yeah, if I was to create a Discord, it's just really for everybody to connect. I don't really have many ideas. Maybe you guys can give me ideas about what do you want to see in the Discord? What I don't know what you call it, what sections and what things would be useful for you guys in a Discord, because I haven't used Discord much. I did have one to just like keep an eye on what people are talking about inside of prop firms. So I was on like the TFT Discord, for example. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the Discord, let me know what you want to what you want to get out of it, what you want to see, what would be useful for you guys. I don't mind sharing my analysis and things like that, but I need to get in the habit of doing so. But if it's just a place where everybody can talk and connect, share their trades, share their journey, then that's cool. That'll be easy, something easy for me to make. The mic's hella clear. Appreciate that, bro. Was it fuzzy before? Cheap mic, actually. Only it's not like a nice one. But yeah, I'm glad it's clear. Hopefully the stream is... Sometimes I need to work out how to get like a better resolution on the stream. Because when I watch it back sometimes it doesn't look sharp. So I'm going to work on getting the stream better, guys. Like, I'm still new to this. So even in terms of the music, like I got a copyright thing yesterday. Not that I'm monetized yet, but like, do you know what I mean? I'm going to get an intro done. I'm going to do all of that. I'm going to do some research on streams because I don't really watch streams that much, trading streams. So I'm going to make everything look a bit better. Maybe we're going to have some segments, Q&As or back testing sessions or whatever you guys want. Make some suggestions. Live calls, maybe your own personal trade. Are you talking about the Discord? Yeah. Sounds good. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to run a community. Do you know what I mean? That's why I've always hesitated to make one, because, you know, people have asked me about making a Discord, but I don't want it to be a bad experience for you guys, or like where I'm hardly in the Discord, or if I disappear for a month. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather create a Discord where it's kind of its own thing, and I'm there as well, sharing my trades, and we can all have ideas about what to do and what's useful to do in the Discord. Do you know what I mean? But that's why I've hesitated on making one. But if anybody's interested in the Discord, I do have one now. There's a few people inside it. I did share it on stream last week, but I'm in a process of like writing the rules or whatever you need to, like all the basic stuff in Discord. When that's done, I'll share the invite. I want to keep it small, so if you are interested, just message me on Instagram, and then when it's done, I'm going to send you the link or the invite, whatever it's called. And I did update the Discord as well actually today. So I'm going to get into the habit of like writing trade plans and analysis and then sharing it and stuff like that. And to get into that habit, because it'll be useful for me as well. Yes, Tai. Yeah, just I'll message you the invite. It's not really active now. There's about 20 people in there, or 15 people. So I do want to keep it small while because I don't actually know what I'm doing. I want it to keep it quite small. But if you do want to join, just message me. Free, of course. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not selling anything. Just give me a shout. And then like everybody that has their ideas, let me know. I will make it happen. So yeah, still in this short. Still looks good. To be honest, it looks good. Still kind of looking on the lower time frame. I just don't need to see it bouncing back up and giving me heat. So far it looks okay. What time is it? Okay, we got hourly candle in about 4 minutes. So let's see if we get some follow through here. Let's see the Nas. The Nas is getting heavier. It's down 1.23%. So this is a legitimate sell-off here, man. So far, it's more than a pullback. That's what it was looking like. That's why I jumped in it. So hopefully it goes a little bit further. Are you focused on just one, or are you doing multiple trades at the same time? I usually like to do things one at a time, but I mean, like this morning, I kind of messed up. Firat, I had 3 trades going at once, and that messed me up. So it is good for me to focus on one trade at a time, because I was in BTC this morning. I was trying to catch a what's it called? I was trying to re-enter my GU long, and I was trying to go long on gold. And gold and GU, the entries was good. I got in here again on GU because I got knocked out yesterday. But because I took this L on BTC, that threw me off. So it's like, why have a motionless on IG pic? Bro, I don't know how to take pictures properly. I'm not photogenic. That's why I don't even post and stuff like that. Yeah, I need to update that picture. That picture's a bit old still. But yeah, I'm planning to like get more into content and stuff. Maybe I'm gonna post some reels or whatever. I'm gonna get into it, guys, slowly but surely. Brian, you're looking at the 17 hours time frame now. Are you trolling us? First it was the 14 hour, then you was looking at the 15 hour. You gotta be trolling us, Brian. You got to be. Now you're on the 17 hours time frame to go long on SP500. Nah, you're trolling. You're trolling, man. All right, so this trade is going okay. Let's see how we break 5,600. So this was like, again, not really in the plan. The plan was to go long on GU and EU. But because I got knocked out this morning, I had to sit on my hands. I couldn't get in for the news. Now we saw something develop in the markets, and it looked heavy. I think it was the right decision to short here basically. And yeah, I'm not gonna what's it called? I'm not gonna take all my risk off the table. I had about $250 risk, but yeah, if it wants to go down further, we need to break this 56 level. Do you think gold breaks the current resistance? Oh yeah, gold's already making its move, man. So yeah, gold we was looking at earlier. I've been trying to get long on gold, but yeah, gold looks interesting. I was saying earlier that yeah, it might be up 1.5%, but can definitely go further. And the funny thing is, like, even like when you're looking at, say for example, this is not a random sell-off, but this is a legitimate sell-off here. It looks like that will help lift gold a little bit even higher. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe, but yeah, gold looks alright. I don't know what's the current resistance, because we're basically clear skies for a long time. With these are like new highs for quite a while. Oh, you're talking about up here. I mean the close. That's the crazy thing. The close, yeah. The close on gold, the highest close is 24.27. So imagine if it smashes that today and closes higher than, maybe it wants to close higher than 24.27. That would be interesting. Wait, let me check my trade. Okay, still looking okay. That's even me. I'm interested in the gold long myself, but because how much more is that? Wait, what am I doing? To close above the new highs, we need to see like a 2.5, 2.6%, and then hold it. But yeah. So far, this has been a really strong sell-off. Yeah, Zach. But yeah, I mean, small position. But you never know. It could start breaking down a lot. Could start adding. Could start adding below 2600. Reaction of the, yeah, there's bound to be a reaction. Stan, what are you laughing about? It's bound to be a reaction. If I was looking for a re-entry, it's crazy. I missed out on so many good trades this week because of poor management. Poor trade management. Like literally. Gold as well. Like gold has cheated me so much this week. I don't even want to keep crying about it, yeah, but if you was on stream on Monday, I entered up here and cut the trade. Lost confidence, I guess. I went long. What was that? I tried to catch a long here. Break even. Had this level marked out. Caught the long here. And like I said, I messed up earlier today because bad trade management. Alright, so we keep on going down with SP500. Let's see if it keeps going. It's a strong trend. I just need to see it break 56 to be fair. I could probably move it to break even now. There's not really any point having, if it starts coming back above here at my entry. So I got in here. So if it yeah, nothing, just like $150 risk. All right. Gold seems to, every time we surpass a high, we start to drop. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of fundamental reasons why gold's going up. But yeah, it does blow off a lot. And big drops. Once it starts getting up here, big drops. But I'm not shorting gold. I would not short gold because I've been long on gold since yesterday and today, and I've just been watching that price action. Price action looks very solid, so I don't think there's any reason for it to come back down a lot for now. I think it could possibly end the week and you has a journal. It's not very organized. I have a trade journal, like a book trade journal, which is this one here. It's like So I use that, and then I basically take my notes here on Notion. So this is what I've been this has been my plan this week basically, and like notes on fundamentals, plan, my observations, reviewing what I done, reviewing the bad things I done, reviewing random information that I like to keep in my head just because. More reviews, plan, more fundamental notes. And then after the stream's finished, then I've got quite a bit to journal as well on the mistakes I made. So I mean, this morning I'm down 0.4%. So it's not really a red day, but it's just bad trade management and cheating myself out of opportunities. But at the same time, keeping the risk small. So that's important as well. You know, you live to fight another day. And then sometimes when your mindset's on point, you're patient, there's a catalyst in the market, and you've got the confidence to risk, you can make it all back. You can have a good day. You know? It's like if we keep our bad days small, that's just been the constant struggle of mine. Keeping my bad days small. If you keep them small, then just takes a couple good days to see a price coming back a little bit. Quite a strong dip. Yeah, GU not really offering anything, so I think it's gonna quiet down. I'm more interested in the long here, but yeah. But this is it. I like this. I could go long. We can break into these new levels. It could just blow off. What time is it? Could blow off. But yeah, let me keep an eye on this trade. Did I close my GU long yesterday? I didn't want to close it, but I trailed my stop a bit too tight. I was going to let it run, but I need to learn how to get better at that, Zach. I really need to learn how to get better at that. And it's you know what it is? I left 2 lots on. I wanted to keep a runner. But then I wanted to like have a round number. I wanted, okay, yeah, I want to, let me trail my stop. So I got 9,500, you know what I mean? Or whatever. But my stop should have been down here, you know, logically. But then, yeah, cheated myself out of a good move. You know, I would have easily been able to stay into news. And there was no pullbacks today. I tried to get in again. Alright, so I'm going to keep an eye on first. What's SP doing? Alright, it's coming back, but that's okay. That's still cool. Keeping an eye, man. Maybe we're going to catch a squeeze on gold. Let me look into the gold chart. I know it's wild to think, oh, you're going to go long. Gold's already 2% up. Someone said they was going to get triggered in at 24.20. Can't remember who that was, but starts breaking that'll be interesting. See, in hindsight, of course, this was a good opportunity to go long again, but that's the thing. That's the thing. When you make mistakes earlier on in the day, you get thrown off. Alright, we're coming for that 2420 level now. Let's see. I just want to see a nice little pullback. You still have your buy at 2420 for gold. I might be right there with you, mate. I would like a pullback first, though. Tata, you had a very bad entry on gold earlier after the news, sat in a loss for ages. Are you still holding the trade? Was it a long trade? I hope so. Wasn't you swinging gold? Oh no, that was yesterday. I can't remember, but hopefully you're in profit now. I'm forgetting about my SP 500. It still looks good. They just need to break 56. And that's the thing, is like, this trade was off well, it was just off the fly, right? Just analyzing, just looking at it objectively. Because you're not always gonna get that. See the thing about trading as well, you're not always gonna get that perfect pullback all the way up here to go short. There's a reason for that. Like, they're not gonna let people into the trade easy. Do you know what I mean? All the time. Most of the time you get a nice pullback and it's structured, but if there's momentum, you're in a long trade still holding. Where was your entry, Tata? Alright. Gold's just been beautiful this week, man. It's just been beautiful. But it's a shame that I was not able to capitalize on it. For sharp, for rise, so will be the fool. Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, I've just had conviction in gold. What strategy do I use? Well, basically, I learned from Stacey Burke trading. But if he was watching this right now, he would probably ask, why the hell am I going short right here? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, generally Stacey Burke trading is where I learned from, and kind of like what I'm going back to now, because I've deviated a lot from that original strategy over the last year or so. I've been trading like the lower time frames and all sorts of stuff that's got me into trouble. All right, so are we getting a pullback on gold? It does look suicidal to go long here, though. I get what you're saying, Kent, Chelsea fan. I get what you're saying. Does look suicidal. Yeah, I don't really use 2406 tie. That's not bad. Oh, you entered during the madness. But you're still holding it, so that's not bad. I think you're good. If it comes back towards 2406, then it might wanna not push today. It might wanna push another day. But this alert here at 2427. This is the highest close of gold ever. Yeah, we've gone higher, but we haven't closed higher than 2427. So it would be interesting. Maybe gold wants to close above it today. So if gold wants to close above it today, maybe it's got to go to 2340, 2435, and do you know what I mean? And it's already up 2%, so it is a lot to ask. But if you don't ask, you don't get. So let's just wait and see. I might just put a small position just for the hell of it. What time is it? Maybe I'll wait a little bit, but yeah. I'll probably scalp something on gold. But yeah, still waiting for the SP to break 2056, but looks okay. Trade looks good. No pullbacks, no heat. Actually, zero heat on it so far. Let me not jinx myself. I totally forgot about Bitcoin, but yeah, not doing nothing. G's not doing nothing, not going anywhere. Keep going, gold. You can do it. A tiny position I'm gonna put. Tiny position long. There, I'm in on gold. Tiny bit. Just broke a new high. As I said, I think if we start catching some momentum here, can easily get to let me not ask too much. Just a little couple hundred. What's that, a 1-to-1? Yeah. Not yet, Brian. He never had a course until like a year ago. So I just learned from his free content. He's been putting out free content for ages, and yes, provided a lot of free value to people, man. So there's plenty of free stuff online. I heard his course is quite good, but I never really bought courses. I never really learned that way. Just learned on YouTube really, and just through trial and error and experience. But it would be useful to, hey Matt, no FOMO please. No, I've been very chill. Like, I've sat through CPI. I've sat on my hands. I was frustrated earlier during the London session because I don't know if you've been in the stream, but I was knocked out of that GU long from yesterday. I don't know if you remember that. And you know, I missed the move. I tried to get in, didn't get anywhere. Gold, trying to get in the long. I'm in long now at the high of the day at 2.10%. But that's not crazy because, like I said, gold can run higher. 24.27 is the, what's it called? That's the highest close it's had. So why not test it today? Why not? But yeah, just a little. But yeah, I'm in this SP500 trade, and it's looking good. But I don't know how. We need to actually start breaking 5600 and see how it how it starts moving. If we don't start breaking it, I think we're going for it now. I haven't, John. I mean, I did like play around with it in the beginning when I first learned about trading, but not seriously, just like a few $100 here and there. I went straight into prop firms, because like with personal capital, I didn't see that as a route for me because I didn't have money to like, when I realized that, you actually need money and you need to trade and make a few percent a day. When I realized that, then I kind of forgot about trading. When I heard about FTMO in a random podcast, I was like, what's FTMO? What are people talking about FTMO for? Then yeah, I thought, wow, this is the opportunity for me. Do you know what I mean? But now I'm planning to actually open a small personal account, just like couple thousand maybe max, and just see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not sure who with. I was thinking maybe Owanda or IC Markets. It definitely got to be someone regulated anyway. Let me know, guys, what brokers you guys trade with as well. If you can recommend me one. I heard IC Markets is good. See, there you go. Gold's starting to break out. So, yeah, I'm not. I think but we'll see. Maybe I'm getting a bit. I'm trying to encourage the people buying gold right now. So I've joined you guys. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, gold. There's a reason for it to end a bit higher, even though it's very, very extended. Don't get me wrong, but gold just loves to squeeze. Do you know what I mean? Loves to squeeze, and where I've been long, I wish I was in from yesterday. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let's catch this little bit of change. I've only got 0.25 in it, so yeah, let's catch this little bit of change. Needs to start doing it though. We've got half an hour candle closing, London closing. So yeah, we just need that push. Should I move my stop? Not really, because it can just quickly spin back, but yeah, it's a little bit of risk. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay, yeah, this is starting to work out. So this is going to break even. And I'm trading small on this as well. So I've only got 0.2 or so we've got the already made back what you lost yesterday. Yes, D-Smirk. That's what I love to hear, man. Oh, you out of your trade already? Was it just a quick scalp? So you're leaving me in there. Yeah, it should pop quickly. So yeah, it's the US 500 clean break of 5600. So I think it's gonna keep going. Tai, are you still in gold? Have you got a TP? So yeah, looks okay. Close on partials 1-to-1. Was you trading was it a quick scalp basically? It sounds like it because you just done a what's it called? Like a breakout order, no? just for that pop. But yeah, when it tends to break these highs, it's wild. It's wild. Back in a positive. I mean, I should have been back in a positive. Not quite. I started off with 90. Where's my balance? 90. What's it called? I started off the week at 97,400. I'm at 99 now. I was at 99,400 this morning, but I lost 400 in the mess earlier. But yeah, not back in the positive yet. But slowly, I'm keeping my risk small. So slowly but surely, like yesterday was a good RR on on GU, because I had about, I think altogether $400 risk. We managed to get 2.4%, something like that, out of it. So it was a good risk to reward trade. So just keeping it small, trying to get back to break even slowly. Then hopefully when we get back, we get into some profit next week, and you know. Do I need to take some off? Not really. Just gonna close half of the trade, just a little couple hundred, and maybe I'll get back to break even today. Let's trade. I don't feel like closing my gold trade. Not yet. Pepperstone. Cool. I think I've heard of them. I might go with IC Markets. I keep on hearing about IC Markets. I actually registered with Owanda, but their spreads seem a bit quite big. But I know they're a safe bet in terms of like being regulated and stuff. Is Pepperstone regulated? So I think everybody's out of their gold longs and I'm left alone buying the top. Still in this SP trade. Might go a bit further, who knows. IC markets are good. Have you been using them long, Zach? Isaac. I keep on calling you Zach. Sorry, man. Look at the multi-chart. Okay, GU, you're boring. I already got something out of you, so BTC is smooth and strange. So just gold for the new high. What's the new high? What's the... Still in gold with me. That's what I like. That's what I like to hear. You know, I shouldn't be encouraging people. I'm not encouraging anyone to take my trades or like what's it called? But yeah, D-Smirk, you was I think you've been long on gold today, no? What made you have the idea to go long at 24.20? That's kind of interesting because not a lot of people think like that. Not a lot of traders think about buying breakouts like that. So it's a good perspective to have. IC markets as well, Jana. Okay, IC markets sound good. So yeah, I was thinking also to trade the personal account on stream, because another thing is like with like I emailed FTMO and they say it's fine for me to trade on stream, and I know a lot of people trade on stream, but I emailed also my funded futures and I asked them, and it was like at your own risk, because you know people could copy you, or I don't know, it could be something, you know, I don't want to trade on I might not trade challenges on stream or from certain companies, just because I don't want any like, you know, like with this the payout situation these days, like some prop firms will look for any excuse to deny you. Do you know what I mean? So I've heard some people have had trouble, like their payouts denied because they've traded on stream. So I don't want to. So I might just trade just personal account, or just like phase 1, phase 2 challenges. I used them before the pandemic. Didn't have problems with them, except maybe withdrawals took some time. Yeah, that's the funny thing about personal accounts. They also have like, sometimes they're very, very reluctant to give you withdrawals, or they make you, apparently I heard like they make you wait for a few days or like a week, and then by that time you're already tempted to start taking trades and losing money. And I heard they can play games as well. So like even with brokers, it's not, you got to be do your due diligence. And thanks guys for recommending me IC markets. I did ask a few people and IC markets kept coming up. So I've heard about Blueberry as well, but I guess IC markets might be a little bit bigger. Never had an issue. That's good. That encourages me to try. So yeah, I might go there. Might go to IC. But just trade, obviously it'll be my first time, well, not my first, it will be like my first proper time trading a personal account. So I'm going to, you know, not try to take it slow. You know, if I put 2K in there, 1%, $20, $30 risk, you know, something like that. Not going to try flip it. Going to try to grow it slowly. Do you know what I mean? Everything I want to do at the moment, the main focus is slow, steady, and, you know, build the right habits, build the right discipline. Something that you guys have seen me struggle with since I've been documenting on YouTube. You know, for the last 2 years, you know, I've passed plenty of funded accounts, I've got payouts, but in terms of real growth, in terms of like the actual transformation needed, in terms of mindset and discipline, I've been lacking. I've been making the same mistakes, you know, going on tilt. And that needs to change, you know, that needs to change. So slow and steady, that's the main thing. I gave up on prop firms 3 months ago. IC markets the very next day, regulated UK. That's good to hear. Yeah, always gotta go with a regulated broker. I don't know why people would go with an unregulated broker. I guess they got better offers or better spreads or something. But yeah, I wouldn't want to trade with an unregulated broker at all. So yeah, in this gold long, patience. Have you got your stop to break even? D-Smirk. Smirks. It's coming back to my entry. Where did I get in? Basically 24.20 as well. Oh, okay, so your break even. Hopefully gold doesn't act sneaky. Yeah, I'm still alive. Duchess. I'm in 2 trades at the moment. Well, I'm in the SP 500 short. Took some profit off already. And I'm in a gold breakout. I'm just doing this for the stream. Not doing it for the stream. Like basically the idea behind this is that gold basically we've never closed above 24.27, so I'm thinking we're going to squeeze up to a new high. But yeah, if it doesn't play out quickly, I can get out of it. But yeah, the SP 500 looks okay. Junior, if your strategy gave you only 2 setups per month, but the win rate is very high and the risk to reward is 1 to 4, is it unreasonable to risk 5% of the personal account? No, not at all, because you've only got 2 opportunities in a month, so you have to size into them. 5% sounds like very, very reasonable amount. So I guess you're like a really high time frame trader. But yeah. Why not risk 5%? Of course. I think with a personal account, I know it's a little bit different. Like 2-3%, that's kind of normal. What's gold doing? John, break even on prop firms because I overtrade trying to pass quick, but I think more discipline on the personal account. Yeah, I'm about the same, John. I need to have that experience on the personal account. I'm pretty much break even or in a little bit of profit with prop firms over time. And oh wait a minute, music. Wait. Trading personal capital is so difficult. Why do you say that, Duchess? What's your experience been? It's a different experience. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle it, so I'm gonna see how it goes. But it gives you more freedom for sure. Maybe that could be a bad thing as well, and I guess you don't feel pressured to trade the personal account like every day. You're not trying to hit a target. And yeah, I've never really traded a personal account properly, so I think it's about time. And yeah, I think I'm gonna fund one next week with IC markets, and we'll see how it goes. I'll bring it onto the stream. Jana, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that a lot. I ain't giving up. Make sure you don't give up either. You know, we all have so many ups and downs. Alright, I think I'm getting shaken out of this little gold trade because it can quickly spike down, but what I'm going to do, because it's just small size, I'm just going to get out of it. Yeah, just get out of it. Wait. Actually, Well, I got $50 risk. 77. I should, one thing I really need to improve on is like I need to stop thinking, like I need to just break that habit of like adjusting my trades based on dollar amount. Like I enter the trade technically, of course, in terms of where I put my stop loss, but then when I'm managing the trade, I'm thinking about the dollar amount. Do you know what I mean? But really, breaks down here, then yeah, maybe we're not going to crack new highs today. But yeah, SP500 looks good. We've took half off, but look, it's just kept going. No heat on this position. It's just, that's the thing. Got to be adaptable, man. Got to be adaptable. Wish I put more on, but when I've made mistakes earlier on in the day, I had to size down. But yeah, what have we got with damn, see the NAS? See, it's a there's something behind this. What's up, go? Yeah, bit late today, I guess. How long have we been on? 3 hours? What time is it? Yeah. Just trying to catch something from CPI. Yeah, John, yeah, I guess it's different for everybody. I definitely started off on props, so when it comes to trading personal, I don't know if I'm going to be any better doing that, but going to give it a try. I need to start, everybody needs to start trading a personal account sometime. I mean, this prop thing is still kind of new. It's still really since 2020. But nowadays, it's like the standard thing to get into trading, go straight to prop. I mean, when I done my first FTMO challenge, believe me, I did not have a clue what I was doing. Did not have a clue. I failed it, daily loss the same day. I didn't know what I was doing. I was buying I don't know what I was doing. Couple patterns, like I just wanted to try it out. Bought a 100k challenge that I couldn't really afford, blew it, and I'm like, what? Love to hear that, Jana. Just keep cooking. Does FTMO's daily drawdown limit, for example, reset every day? Yeah, resets every day. No, if you lose 10%, 3% today and 3% the following day, you won't breach the challenge. No. You just make sure that you don't, and it's balance-based drawdown. It's not equity drawdown. So, yeah, just make sure you don't lose 5% in a day. Should I try to push this SP500 trade further? What am I at? I'm not even because I'm risking so small, I'm basically got back my losses earlier on this day. So it's like a break-even day. Yeah, John, 2 years, it took me 2 years to kind of get the hang of it. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. I'm 4 years in and I'm still not there yet. No, I hear that. I hear that, Duchess. I'm gonna try it out on stream though. Next week, I think. Gonna get a personal account. See how it goes. Or maybe I would say after I pass this challenge, but after I've given this challenge a go, my current challenge, maybe after I will trade personal account. All right. You think we got any more room to go? I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna stay in the short. Could move my stop because let me see. Shouldn't really come back. Hey yo. Sorry to hear that, man. Tough day. Hey Farrell. What was it on CPI? Hey yo. CPI is deadly. And that was already profit on the funded account that you lost. That kind of stings a lot as well. Like when it's profit, stings just as much as being in drawdown, probably if not more. Like when you've got profit in there and fixed lot size versus percent. I would tend to go with percent because fixed lot size is good if all of your trades are the same. But yeah, different setups, different markets, different ranges, different average ranges for the day. If you got the same if you got a fixed lot, your trades are gonna have to, the risk is gonna vary. Hey yo. Sorry to hear that. That's the worst thing ever, man. But don't worry. You made 5%. Just take your time. Take your time or even have a break. It's Friday tomorrow. Don't trade. You've got the whole weekend to sit down and contemplate. And yeah, man, just put yourself back in a good state of mind over the weekend. Like, don't rush. I know it stings. But yeah, you've got some reflecting to do. And just think about what went wrong today. But don't worry, you got this. You got this, man. You're funded and you was up 5%. Like that's a big thing in itself. I'm not funded at the moment. I think I've only ever got a funded account up to 5% before. So you're doing well. We all make mistakes. And the thing is, like, it's on days like that, like I've had days like that, and yeah, you just after the day's over and you have to sit down and then deal with the regret. It's difficult, but then the next day you kind of get, you kind of wears off and you get out of thinking. Well, you do still think about it, but you can get over it quickly. It's just in the moment, in the heat of the moment, then dealing with that regret straight after, it's tough. I'm on phase 1, Garrick. Been at the B stage for last year, coming from blowing accounts, still grinding. I'm about in the same place as you, Garrick. Keep grinding. That's what I'm doing too. Darren. You went wild on CPI, Darren. Man, CPI. Had some bad days on CPI. No, Darren, because I basically stopped trading for a few months. So I haven't been trading. I've just coming back into trading in the last couple of weeks, and I've never really traded personals. I've only ever traded props, and I haven't been funded. And so I'm starting all over again. This is my first challenge. Well, I've done. I've tried a little bit of futures as well recently, so I'm gonna try and get back into that. But just starting from the ground up. Nah, don't trade, Heyo, don't. It's not worth it. In that state, you're just gonna give that 0.9%. Like, trust me. Like, after you take losses like that, after you take a 4% loss, anything you do from that point is gonna be wild. Like, I know myself. That's when I just make things worse. Like, so many days where I could have stopped myself from a 2% loss turns into a 4% loss so quick. So don't trade. Just come back tomorrow. Come back on Monday. Don't even come back tomorrow. Have a thought about Top Step? I'm interested in trying out Top Step because, I mean, Apex sounds a bit shaky at the moment. So, I'm interested in doing Top Step. Let me know if there's any promos or anything. I don't know. I know Apex always has promos, but I'm not sure if Top Step's got a promo at the moment. But I need to learn. I need to understand the rules a little bit more. So I need to do my research. Still in this trade. But trading very light today. What's GU doing? GU didn't even end up doing much after that. So, cool. Trailing Jordan is a killer. I can imagine. I think, end of day Jordan, that sounds like a much better way to trade. I tried my funds, my funded futures, failed, but I think they've changed it recently. But I think their platform is cool, the way everything. Travel's going well, Darren. Been here for 3 weeks now. No, I've got family here too, so I've got relatives. I'm half Filipino, so, and I've lived here before, so I know it quite well. So I'm not really like traveling around on vacation mode, because I just like, this is kind of like my second home. So but yeah, it's going well. I think I'm going to like some beach resort with my family this weekend actually. So yeah, just been chill. Right, so yeah, still in this trade. Have we broke 1% down on the SP 500 yet? No. It's interesting though, because I could look for I could look to size in, but it's just about where. Because it looks like it wants to go further. We broke. Let me have a look properly. Yeah, clean break of 5600 really. So I don't know if I should keep pushing this trade. You Filipino, John? I thought he was from Sweden or somewhere. But yeah, chill day I think. It's getting kind of late here. So I'm basically break even for the day. Basically break even, because this is a very small trade. This is a small trade. Just risking very small size because, like I said, I made some mistakes earlier on. And yeah, slowly but surely. Do I trade breaks, outs, and liquidity sweeps like that one in SMC? Nah, don't really have a clue about SMC to be honest. Like, I mean, I did study a little bit of the ICT mentorship, and I do understand the concepts to some degree, and even the strategy I learned from, there's similarities. And like as a trader, you're always looking for liquidity and stop hunts. It's all about trying to get yourself in the right side of the trade, and like, wait out, time it in a way where whether you're looking at a pattern or FVG or whatever it is, the key thing is just timing when the liquidity is taken, or basically there's enough traders trapped onto one side where price action has engineered that trap, and then you get that clean move, that clean price action after. So that's whatever strategy we use, it's all about finding that moment. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Oh wait a minute. Oh, gold knocked me out. Okay, cool. So lost. What did I lose? $50. Yeah, it didn't. So we didn't break. Didn't end up closing at highs. At a new high, but yeah, I guess the day's still early. Could go back up there. Yeah, but it's been a chill CPI today. I should have live streamed Asian session or Asian London. You would have saw me just kind of going mad. Not mad. I was very chill. Like, I still kept my composure and walked away from the markets, but gold getting in long here, getting out early, then trying to catch the short here. Just got stopped out, but this was more of a scalp. I shouldn't be doing this because obviously I was long. I was trying to get in long from yesterday. Then GU is the one that killed me. So one key takeaway that I need to to learn is trailing my stops properly. Cause I don't know why it's not showing up here, but I trailed my stop here yesterday and got knocked out. And then because I'm worried about a few extra dollars, do you know what I mean? And then I missed out on everything. Yeah, I didn't grow up here. I just spent a lot of time here, and I didn't really know this place very well before. But yes, it is great to have a second home. How long did it take you to be profitable, and what did you do different now and back then? Ding dong, I wouldn't really call myself profitable. Like, if I added up all the challenges I've taken and from the beginning of my journey and all the payouts I've taken, then I would be, I don't know, like break even. Or I would be in a little bit of profit. I've made some other money from trading. But yeah, I wouldn't call myself profitable. I'm profitable on paper, but that's just in the last year. But in the beginning, of course, I was passing challenges, getting funded. I think it took my fourth or fifth funded account to even get my first payout, which was, when was that? I don't know. If you go check out my videos, I've kind of documented it over the last couple of years, so you'll be able to see. But yeah, I'm still in this trade, but I think I'm just gonna move my stop. Oh, it keeps going. Damn. Would have been nice if I caught more size on here, no? Very, very clean trade. And that's the thing about trading, is like, where was the entry? Where was the setup? Do you know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, it's been clean. It's been clean. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, and yeah, I hope CPI went well, and for the people that it didn't, don't worry, you can make it back. You can bounce back, come back better, and yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a great weekend when it comes. I'm probably just going to move my stop. Like, it's very like small here, but I think we've got potential to keep going down, so I'm just gonna trail my stop. But yeah, basically flat, break even, in a little bit of profit today. But we're gonna keep going. Next week, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but be back on Monday. So hopefully I'll see you guys here. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun hanging out. I'm starting to get into this, so hopefully, yeah. Anyway, I'm yapping. My brain is so tired. But yeah, appreciate you guys for being here. Take care, and I'll catch you guys soon. Love.